There's a little law that's still on the books, y'all. Got nothing to do with catching crooks now.
Hi, this is Lance with Guitar 25, and we're here at a studio in Austin, Texas with David Grissom. How you doing, Dave?
Good, Lance.
Good. We wanted to talk to David a little bit today about his background and his history and some of the gear that he uses when he's doing the work that he does. And what actually got you into playing guitar, David?
Well, actually, I was a drummer first.
Really?
Which I'm not ashamed to admit, but really the guitar thing happened when I heard I got Revolver, and there's that lick in "Got to Get You Into My Life."
Yeah.
Da 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 down 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 down, and that kind of was like worked a spell on me.
It's like Stop the Drums.
It stopped the drums.
Yeah. No offense to you drummers out there.
No, but at the ripe age of 11 or whatever I was, I also kind of had this feeling like I'd taken the drums as far as I was going to take them.
Right.
The confidence of youth. But yeah, the Beatles. I mean, that was what sealed the deal.
Cool. So I think most of the people that are watching this video probably know of your background with Joey Lee and John Mellencamp and the Dixie Chicks. But is there anybody in particular that you've gotten to play with over the years that was a big thrill for you? Other than those?
Well,
obviously?
yeah, all those were great. I mean, those were really cool. I love doing sessions a lot. I really like playing on records. I like the energy of going in and having a very limited amount of time to, try to make a good record for somebody.
Yeah.
But I would say the two things that really stick out for me, at least that come to my mind right now, are I did 3 weeks with the Allman Brothers.
Yeah.
In '93.
Wow.
That was really incredible.
Was Warren the other guitar player?
Warren was the other guitar player.
Yeah.
And kind of on 24 hours notice, I'd just flown back in from doing some gigs with Mellencamp, and I was in the Chicago airport, and I talked to my wife. She said, the Allman Brothers called and want to know if you can come out and fill in for Dickie for a while.
Wow.
I said, well, cool. When's that going to happen? No, tomorrow. They want you to come tomorrow. And I tried calling them, and I couldn't get through on the air, in O'Hare before I got on my plane. By the time I got home, they'd work somebody else out. Well, that didn't work out. And the next day I'm over at Music Makers downtown, and I got paged.
Yeah.
And it's my wife again. She said, can you be on a plane in 2 hours? So I went out, and they picked me up on the curb at Dulles Airport in D.C. And
wow.
The next night I played with them at Merriweather Post and did about 3 weeks.
That's cramming some songs in.
It was, but it was kind of like being on the holodeck. Because certainly in high school the Allmans were probably my favorite band, and
right.
24 hours later just to be up there, standing next to Greg playing Dreams.
Wow.
And a bunch of those songs was really wonderful. And then I just did like 6 weeks ago. I just finished working on the new Buddy Guy record.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. And
that was awesome.
who else worked on that with you?
That was Willie Weeks on bass.
Great.
The awesome, wonderful Willie Weeks. Reese Winans on keyboards.
Great.
The Richie Hayward played drums on a few things, and then the guy that produced the record, Tom Hambridge, played drums on the bulk of the stuff.
Right. Yeah, I've worked with Reese quite a few times. He's awesome.
He's really awesome.
He's one of those guys, like, he listens to your song, even if it's a difficult arrangement, he listens one time and goes, I think I got it, and he just nails it.
Photographic memory.
Yeah.
Without looking at any page or anything. But yeah, it was awesome. I mean, it was Buddy was on fire. As good as I've ever heard him play, pulling stuff out of the hat. And in that situation, I know that all I'm there for is to try to make him feel good and sound good.
Back him up.
Back him up. So, man, I had, it was like one of the very rare times I played a Strat a lot.
Wow.
And, just trying to play really soft.
Blue tequila heaven.